Let me. Yep.
Okay, good evening once again. Welcome everyone. So we'll be connecting to the same file we connected to the last time. So the last time I just clicked on Excel to connect. So I said you can connect with two, or you can connect to different files. And I said for Tableau Public, you are limited to the number of connections you can connect to on the server. But if you have Tableau desktop, you have a lot of server you can connect to. So I'll just show you what I mean. Uh, uh, so you can see we have like 72 installed connectors, then additional connector 33. So this is the Tableau desktop. So you can connect to a lot of database or server, right? So yeah, so if you have like if you're a student, you are entitled to 1 year free um Tableau desktop license, and you also get some learning material also for free. So if you're a student, I'll suggest you subscribe to that so you don't waste it. Then yeah, so we'll just connect to I'll just connect to the Superstore dataset. So
So
this
please, can you a little bit be audible? I can hear you, but it's not loud enough. If you don't mind, thank you.
okay. Is it better now? I'm kind of like literally shouting stuff. So is it better?
Yes, with the way you're talking now, it's better
Okay,
now.
it's
I hope
better
it
now.
doesn't go down.
Okay. So this is the I'm sure everyone has the Superstore dataset, right? So if we connect to that, or better still, if you have saved your data from the last time, right? I'll show you how to open that. So you can just open it. You just go to file, right? You click on file, you click on open. Um, who is who saved their file in the last class? Anyone
I've got
can
it
just
open. I've got it.
from it. Oh, okay. So yeah. So I think because I'm trying to remember how it is like on Tableau Public. If you would click on open, or if you click on you.
Um, as soon as I opened the Tableau software,
Mhm.
there was a little box that just says demo, which was the name that I gave it. I gave it.
Okay,
So it just
okay,
took me to the file directly because
okay.
that's
Do
the
you want
old
to share?
Tableau file.
Okay. Do you
Yeah,
want to share your
same
screen?
here
Do you want to
too.
share your screen? Hold on. Do you want to share your screen? Let me show others how to, so that in case it's not there, so you know how to get to it.
Yeah, I'll do that now.
Okay.
Mm. Can you see that? Okay.
Still sharing. I've not sent. I can't see it yet.
Okay.
Okay, I can see it now. So if you click on file,
Uh, you want me to click? Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you say open from Tableau Public. If you click on open from Tableau Public,
Okay.
so you see it takes you to the sign in. Then you sign in. So you sign into your
Yeah.
account. Once you sign into your account,
Oh. Mhm. 2 seconds. Hold on. I'm not sure if the caps lock is on or not. I can't
hmm.
remember my password.
Okay. So yeah, anyways, yeah, if but you need it to save today. So
Yeah, and I'll try and
yeah. So anyway, so if you sign in, it takes you to like a dialog box that you'd, let's see.
oh, did I have been signed in? Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So you can see this. So you can see it there now.
yeah,
So
just
if you
open.
are going to log into your, sorry, if you are going to open your workbook, the one you saved from the last class, this is how you go there to open it.
Okay.
So you can stop sharing now.
Yep.
So I want to believe everyone is on their way to open their own file while I set up my file.
Yes, sure. I already did same from here.
Okay, that's good. Okay. So for those ones that missed the last class, what I just did was I opened this file before now, and I opened it on Excel, and I said on the orders, that's where the major file, the major table, order is the major table we're using. So you just drag it in. So then I have um, it will load the file just like this. Then if we notice, I'm not sure if on your Tableau public, he has this live and extract. So the difference between live and extract is that if I'm using live, that means I'm connected to that data source live. That means if I edit that data source, the live data source, and I restore, is it restore, refresh? No, refresh. And I refresh on Tableau Public, the data that I edited on that file will change on Tableau Public. But if it's on extract, what extract does is this. It extracts this file, right? And I'm running that file directly on Tableau Public. It's not connected. So that's different between live connection and extract. So in case moving forward, in case you come across this later in future, that's what it means. So I just go to the new sheet. So just to refresh our memory, I created some hierarchy, right? So I created hierarchy for city. I said I click this drop down here. Either I right click, either I right click or either I right click or I click the drop down and I click create hierarchy. I call the hierarchy location, right?
Location.
Yeah. My system is a little bit slow. Just bear with me, please.
This. Okay. Okay.
So I'll just put region just country just above city there. Oh Lord, why is doing this to me? Master, please. Okay, so I have country, I have city there, where state. I just put state above country, and what's it called? Postcode just below. And I want to add region to it. So what I did was I categorized the role, I changed the role, the geographical role, and I created that's for region, right? For region, I created it from the city. No, sorry, from the states, not city, right? So I created from states. So I dragged it and I put it just above the states. So one other thing too I did was I categorized the products, right? So I said, okay, where's category? So I did the hierarchy for products. So products products. If you have any question, you can just ask me. So I book subcategory under product because both of them are products, right? So I would also create one more for dates. I can create hierarchy, or do I need to do that? I really do need to do that. No, there's no need for that.
So one more Bali, as Ali was having 49K followers.
Can you so okay, so like I was saying,
Sorry, I'll just
yeah,
like to clarify something because, for example, when you create the
you said
hierarchies,
what?
when you're creating the hierarchies,
Yeah.
there's something I still don't understand around that area. Like, for instance, if you create city from location or something like that,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
how are they related to each other? How will they affect each other?
Okay. So now you see, it's still going to I don't think there will be any problem if you really create region from city. But the thing is this now, because we want to be able to categorize our region based on states, we are forming region out of states. Okay, say for example, let me just think. What state are you from? Are you from Nigeria first? So let me just
Yes,
deal with, yeah. Okay, so what state are you from in Nigeria?
Lagos State.
Lagos State. Okay, now Lagos State has different local government, right?
Yes.
Okay, now we can categorize Lagos based on local government, and local government are categorized. We can categorize even the local government by geographical location, like by the region that they are in, right? Every local government has a region, right? But still, we can still say that they are like town or like small towns within these local governments. So a local government can have like maybe like sometimes up to I think 10 towns within that local government, like little hubs or neighborhoods within that local government, right? So we can still categorize those local governments within a geographical region, within a region, right? So
Yeah.
so rather than doing that, I'm saying, okay, let us categorize the regions, that is the local government, based on the region. So okay, they'll say, okay, this one is central, this one is like this one is maybe southeast, southwest, like that. So you can have like east, west, south within Lagos State, whereas you can still have that north, southwest within the whole of Nigeria, or even within the whole of southwest. So, but in relation to the country in itself, in relation to like region in relation to the country itself, we know that the central of Nigeria is the Abuja, right? And we know that the north is, Kano, Sokoto, and then the rest. And we know that the east is the which states are in the east? Say Igbo states, like
Anambra, Akwa
Anambra, them the
Ibom.
rest. Yeah. So we know we have the south too. We know we have the But within the south too, you can also categorize north, south, west, east, and that kind of a thing. So, but we don't want to do it based on the state. You understand? We don't want to do it based on the city. We don't want to do it based on the like we don't want to do it based on the town. We want it to come down based on the country in itself. So because we are doing it based on the country itself, so we will say we are categorizing the region based on the states. Now, it's just like if you want to blow it wider, say like Africa, for example, you want to find out the north, central, east, west of Africa. That means you're going to categorize based on country to be able to get the countries that fall in the north, in the east, and the west of Africa. Do you understand that concept? So just like in the world too, if you want to categorize based on the world, you want to categorize based on continent. So we have to categorize. Okay, say in continents now, region based on continent. to be able to get like the region of your continent. I think Godwin is raising his hand. Uh, Godwin.
Yes, quick question. So,
Yeah.
in this particular instance, can we say that state is a subset of region,
Yeah, it's a
or is it
subset
the
of
other way
region.
around?
Yeah, state is a subset of region. So
So I think the lady's question is then, if that is the case, my understanding of her question is, why is it, if state is a subset of region, why is
yeah.
region being created out of state?
And that's what I'm trying to explain to you. You asked the same question in the last class. So if I say subset now, some
Okay.
people might not understand subset and set, because it's also a mathematical term, right? So what we are why you are creating is just like, okay, you want to know the north southwest of Nigeria, the states that fall in the north southwest of Nigeria, say for example. You have to create that region out of the state rather than the country itself. Because if you create it based on the country, it is doing it for the world. I don't know if you get that concept. So it's like, how would I put it? It's like you just I'm trying to see how I can explain it to you. Okay, say for example, you want to what's that example that I can give? Okay, see for example now. Okay, see for example now, every human being that we have, like every human, if let's say for example you're a Christian, for example, and they say, okay, every human is a body of Christ, right? Christ is one person, right? Right. So Christ is one person, and they say every Christian is a body of Christ, right? So if you want to know, like, if you want to categorize Christians, like even based off their or maybe I'm confusing you now. Based on their denomination now, you categorize them based on their. So it's like that domination is like their region where they fall, but they are still a body of that same person, that same Christianity, that same Christ. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, or if I'm confusing.
I think I kind of get what you are trying to say now. So basically, what you are saying is that because states comes out of a region, a group of states would form a region. So you create a region out of the states.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. But same way, city can fall out of region if you are categorizing based
Yes,
on
that's true.
states,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So on that level, because it's granular level, is lower than country. So in that case, you have to create from city. So likewise, if you want to create your region based on postcode, it has to be, you have to be looking at it. Okay, we are looking at a city. Say we are looking at Lagos now, and we want to use the postcode of Lagos, right? So we'll create the region based on the postcode. Then you can now see within the city, okay, which region, where is north, where is south, where is the east of a city itself, of the city itself. I don't know if that answers your question. So Juliet.
Hi, I think I was just wanting to maybe help. And
Okay.
I think Godwin already said
Okay.
what I was meaning to say, that the reason why we're creating region out of state is because it is the states that make the region. And that's why we're doing it that way. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I get you now.
yeah. So don't worry yourself too much about these things, right? I think the major thing is just to understand like the tools for now, right? And yeah, so you might not have to do this that I'm doing. It's not, you understand. So it's just about understanding the hierarchy for now, right? The idea behind hierarchy. So yeah, so that's that as regards to that. So in the last class, I think we looked at is it sales or profit?
We didn't get that far.
No, we did. if you did a what do you call it now? You did what's it called?
Graph.
A graph, yeah.
We did the sum of sales in
We use
different categories.
Okay,
oh
that's
yeah,
sales.
we use
Okay,
sales, yeah.
yeah. Godwin, you're raising your hand again. Okay. So there's something I want to explain to you first. Now, anytime you place like I said in last class, I said the ones in green, you can see there's a thin line in between the blue and the green fields. So I tried to explain to you the meaning of fields in the last class. A field is a column, right? And we have two types of field in Tableau. We have the dimension and the measure. The dimension are the one in blue, and the measure are the one in green. And the dimension are the ones that are what qualitative data, while the measures are quantitative data. I also put like a link on the group that teach literacy, data analysis literacy, or literacy in Tableau or something like that. It will be good for you if you go through that course, just to better understand dimension and measures, and also to understand all the different types of visualization you can create on Tableau. It just gives you like an understanding of what and how to read these visualizations. So okay. So yeah, so if I take anything from my sales, what Tableau does is automatically sums it up. So if, for example, I take my sales and I put it on the column, I don't know why my system is just kind of very slow today. So if you do that, shell.
Sorry, if I may ask.
Okay.
So how do you get to this place? I don't even know how you get to the screen I'm seeing right now. How do you get there, please?
Shell. You are going to take us backward. Mr. Shell. We connected our data. That's what we did.
Okay, I
And
watched the
when we
video.
connected our data, we clicked on sheet 1.
Sheet 1. Oh,
Yes. So have you connected your data?
no. Okay, I watched the video. So just go ahead. I don't want to put it back. I watched the video. I'm not practicing.
Okay, no problem. So okay, you know what then? Is your Tableau on now, Mr. Shell?
Yes, please.
And do you have the data that we are using at the moment?
No, I don't have the data. I don't know where to get the data from. The one data I got is from the group. I don't know if it's the same.
Okay, you know what? I'll share the data quickly now. And just because I'm very generous today, I'll share the data and I would put you through today. So let me see real
Oh,
quick.
thank you.
Where
Sorry
is
everyone for pulling everyone back. Sorry about that.
You pay fine, Sha.
Thank you.
my system? Is just, I don't understand. It's just slow today. So I put the data now in the chat so you can download it from your Telegram. Once you have it, let me know. So like I was saying, anytime you bring in your sales or like any measure, what it does is sums it up. So what it has done here, see, you see this tab here. If you click on it, what it does, it swaps the row for column. So you see what, if I tap it now, you see what it has done. It has moved some from column to row. If I click it again, it moves what, some from rows to column. So if I tap it again here, so that's what it does. So you'll be using that a lot. So anyways, so it adds so you can see if I put my cursor at the top, it tells me that the total sales is 2 point something something. Right. So So you see, if I click on it, you can see the command that is there, sum of sales. You can see that's the command that is in there. So in here, I can go there and type and change the command that is there. It changes what is here. If I change the command that is here. But later on, we would as we go along, we'll start understanding this. I'm just trying to let you understand that you can change the command, the formula. You can change the formula in here. In here, you can create a calculation field. Like I said, there are columns. Columns are fields, so you can create a calculated column. Say, for example, if you have quantity and you have quantity of sale and you have per unit price of commodity, sales is going to be quantity times unit price, right? So if, for example, your data does not have sales, we can always generate a column for what? For sales based on that formula. So there'll be sometimes that you might need to do some calculation for some kind of, so we would have calculation field for that. But what I'm just letting you know is directly in here, you can put in your formula. Okay, Juliet.
Hi, sorry to interrupt. Yeah, just wanted to ask about calculation. Would you advise doing the calculation from the spreadsheet before you import it, or doing it on here on the Tableau platform? Which one is more efficient?
Tableau will do it for you easily. So you can always do your calculation on Tableau.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So you can do, though it's not like I said, it's not advisable to come here and do your calculation, but there are some scenarios where you can do your calculation here. I'm just showing you. So, but I'm also showing you that what Tableau has done for you by default is giving you a sum of sales. Now, let's say, for example, I want to know sum of sales per category. I put products here. I now bring in products. I put it up here. What it has done is it has divided that category. It has divided into what? 3 different categories. The 3 different categories that we have. We have furniture, we have office supply, and we have technology. So it has divided into these 3 different categories. But still, if I click on this, it's still sum of sales. It's still the sum of sales. So sum of sales for technology, sum of sales for office supply, sum of sales for furniture. Sheon, have you downloaded it now?
Yes, and I've set it.
Okay. Okay, you can share your screen, please. I'll stop now. I'll stop sharing so you can share your screen.
Yeah.
So we just set Sheon right. So click on Microsoft Excel. So navigate your to where that file is, the one that you just downloaded now. You downloaded from Telegram, right? So
Yes.
if you click on downloads, you should click on Telegram desktop here. No. Open that Telegram there. Okay. Then you have the data before now, Sheon.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Okay, so open it, please. So you click and drag orders. You see under sheet, click and drag it and drop it in the canvas. Yeah, click and drag. Yeah, click and drag. Okay, fine. So what you do next is you click on sheet 1. Down, just down there. Go to sheets. You can see down, bottom left corner.
Bottom left corner.
Yeah, just beside data source.
But down.
Okay.
That's it. No. Okay, that's fine. So what we did was we now created hierarchy, right? So what you do is right click on country, just right click on it. Go down to hierarchy. No. Down. The third to the last. Okay, that's it. create hierarchy. So type in location, please.
Patience.
Location. Okay, that's it. Okay. So just right click on state just after ship mode. Right click on state. Just go down, right click. Just right click on, okay. Go to hierarchy, add to hierarchy, add to location. Okay. Now let's do the same thing for city. City is up. Yeah. Then postcode, please. Okay, now we'll go to region because we are going to, you can see that A, B, C beside region, just by the left side. You can see it. Region. It's just up. It's in alphabetical order. Okay, yeah. You can see the ABC. We want to change that to region. We want to change it to geographical location. So we'll right click. We'll go to geographical role. We'll now go down to create from, from city, from states rather, from states. Click on states. So now you would click and drag region and put it between country and states. Region. Click and drag it and put it, click on region. Drag it, click and drag it, put it between state and, yes, that's it. No. Take it up above states, state and country. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Then now you can create an hierarchy for, go to category, right click on category, just at the top, the first one, the first field. Okay, hierarchy for, yeah. Create, no. Create hierarchy. Remove it from there. Right click. No, just right click. Right click on it. Okay, go to hierarchy. Now remove from hierarchy. So you create a new hierarchy for that and call it product. Okay, create product. Okay, you see that? So you can now put you can drag subcategory into that. Let it be below category. Juliet.
Hi, Ayodeji.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my Tableau now. I don't know if it's just reset, but the hierarchy that we created for category and subcategory was items.
It could be
So
items. I mean, I just
it,
use product. Yeah, it's
okay,
also items. Yeah, so it can be
okay, just
items too. So it
okay,
depends on you, whatever you want to call it. Just to, it's for you to get familiar with your, your own data yourself. You know.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So you can stop sharing now, Sean. Yeah, up to date. Okay,
Thank you,
so
everyone. Thank you, everyone.
yeah, like I was saying, so if I bring in this category now, then you can see that it has divided these ones. So now we know we created hierarchy. We said under category, there's subcategory. If I click on this plus sign here, if I click on it, what it will do is it will break down into subcategory. So it has broken down. You see why it's important to do, why the category and subcategory thing is if you put it in an hierarchy position, you see why it is good. So you can, if you just click on it, it will just open it up. So you can see it has opened It has opened it up, and we can see, we can see the different subcategory under each category, right? So under technology now, we have 4 different subcategories, right? Under office and supply, I think we have about 8 different categories, or is it 9? 9 different categories. And under this, we have 4 different categories, and it has done what? It has done the subtotal of each and every one of it, right? So likewise, we can still go further. If I close this, if I collapse this, it comes back to this. We can go further. Let us assume we want to give each of these categories like a color, so that we can distinguish between, amongst the 3. We can use this marks card. This is what the marks is for. So what do we want to call? What do we want to give a color? We want to give the categories color. Because we want to give the categories color, what we'll do is we'll click on category here and place it on what? Color. We'll place it on what? Color. So when we place it on color, it gives the category color. The different categories gives the color. Now, if you want to label this category, we can also label it. We can either label it by the name of the category, because the name of the category is already below. We don't want to name it the category again, do we? So the only thing that would make sense for us to give this thing is going to be probably the label it with the sum. So if you label with the sum, if you come to the sum of this, if you come to sales here, take sales and put it on label, what it will do is it will label each one. If I remove the label, if I remove this label now, if I bring in category, say I use category to label it, you see what it will do. It will say furniture, office supply, technology. It doesn't make sense because it's already down here. Or if, for example, you don't even want to see itself, because it has created the legend here for it, furniture, office supply, technology. So we can even remove this lower one self because it has created the legend for it. Do you understand? Are you all following? So
Yes.
so it has created a legend. So it depends on you. You are the architect of your visualization. Whatever visualization you feel, the cleaner your visualization, right? The more easy for it to be read, the more precise. Like when they look at your visualization, they know this is what you are saying. So first, this kind of visualization, what I want to first do is I want to first make this either in ascending order or descending order, because I can see that this one is going down, this one is going up. So at first, I just want to rearrange. So we have these tabs here. This is for descending order. This is for sorting ascending order. We can also, there are also other ways to sort, but we'll look into that moving forward. So I'll click on this. This is descending. So with this, you can say, okay, technology is the one with the highest sale, next to furniture, next to office supply. Likewise, if I want to look at it the other way, ascending. Okay, supply is the lowest, furniture is the next, and technology is the highest. So we can now do, we can put the label, the sales label there, right? And it has it there. But we can see this thing is just putting the sales. It has not even said if it's in pounds, if it's in dollar, if it's in naira or whatever. We can do all those things too. We can edit it. But before we go into edit, I'll just show us something again. Right. So as I'm moving my cursor around, as I'm moving it around, there's something that is showing. They call that tooltip. So this is a tooltip telling us something about this bar chart we are seeing. So I put it on this red one. It's saying, oh, this red bar is technology and it's sales. So it's tooltip. So I can, if I bring out, this is the tooltip. If I click on the tooltip. So I clicked on the tooltip. Sultan.
Oh yes, so I'm sorry, I have a question. How do
Okay.
you get to how do you find the ascending and descending?
So this tab, these 2 tabs. So
Oh yeah.
this one above here, this is
that's descending.
descending, and this is ascending.
Oh,
So
yeah,
either
thank you.
one of the two.
Yeah, thank you.
So like I said, I said this other one is to swap. So we can swap these two. So if I click on this, what does it do? It changes the visualization entirely. So it changes it puts the sum on the column, and it puts the category on the row. If I click it again, what does it do? It changes it, it switches. Right. So that's that as regards to that. So like I was saying, the tooltip, so this, the one that moves around, right? We can edit it.
Yeah.
So you see, it says category, tooltip, sales. You understand?
Yeah, I
So
understand. Thank
yeah,
you.
so we can even include more fields in it. But of course, moving forward, I'll show you how to do that. And I'll show you there are so many things that we can do with our tooltips. We can even edit it, right? So if, for example, now I say, okay, my category, this is my category, and I want it to, I want to change the font for my category. See, I want to change the font. Let's see. Tauma. One other person is raising their hand. Who is that? Miriam.
Miriam.
Sorry, I joined late. I just
Okay.
want to, because I tried to open my
I can't really
Tableau.
hear you. Can you speak up,
You
please?
can't hear me. How
Yeah.
about now? Is it better?
Yeah,
So I
okay.
was saying that I can't get this page. I opened the first page. I can't see this data page, my data page anymore.
Okay. So do you want to share your screen real quick?
Yeah, sure.
I'm very generous today, that's why. So yeah, let me stop sharing. Sorry guys, I'll just quickly look at that. I'll continue real quick. I'm taking this slow because I want everyone to understand what we are talking about, so that if you understand the basis, then it's easy. When I'm moving fast, it's easy for you to follow.
Can you
So
see my page?
yeah, I can see your screen. So you were in the last class here. So what you do
Yes.
is click on file, please. You click on open from TABLEAU public.
Okay.
So normally you already have it on your screen, but I want you to
Yes.
go through the proper way. So log in, please.
Yeah, I think I got it. I can take it from here. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. I can take it from there.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Yeah. So we can, like I was saying, I'm sorry, guys. So like I was saying, we can edit our tooltips. Let's say, for example, I want my category. I want to edit my category. I want it to be, Tauma. I want it to be size font 12. I want it to be, let's say, let me see what other color do we have there. I want it to be, navy blue. This guy here, I want to change the font. I want it to be TABLEAU semi-bold. I want it to be like 14, and I want the font color to be that. And probably I don't even want I don't want these sales to show. That I'm just saying, for example, I don't want to, I can remove it. And I would say, okay. So if I bring it to it, you can see. So that you can see that I've changed the tool so I can edit my tooltip. Right. And if we look at it now, it says category. So this letting you understand this is a field. So we can see the greater than and less than sign, holding. So it's letting you understand that this is a field. Miriam, are you are raising your hand again? Okay. So It's letting you understand that this is a field. So it's saying that, oh, insert a field. So this is, you can see, you can insert all the fields. So like I'm saying, it's saying insert a field. So this is the field that is here. So that's why in front I can just write sales, right? So what I write in front, sorry, is I write product. So, and I write sales or total sales. Then you see you're saying like product total sales, right? So it's just, but yeah, so I'm just showing you that not necessarily that you should do it exactly the way I've done it, right? So there are also like details that you can put, right? So this detail, anything you put in a detail goes to the tooltip, right? So for example, if I put profit in the detail, you can see that there's profit in the detail. So if I go to the tooltip now, uh, okay, my system is slowing down again. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so now I have this. So if I want to include profit in, I've already put profit in my detail there. So come here, I can see profit now. So I can say, okay, say total profit. You know that profit is not within this stuff that I've written, but you see my profit is showing because I've already put profit in the detail, right? I can decide now, okay, let me even change the color of the profit, right? So say, let us say red, for example. So now you see I have the product, the sales, and the profit for each and every one of it. Do you understand? So that is what the tooltip and detail is for. Like, you can, whatever you want to see in your tooltip, you put it in your detail. Whatever it is that you want within this, you can put it in your detail. Then you go and put it in your, tooltip, right? So that's that as regards to that. So you will be working a lot with this max card. Then from the max card too, you can change, the type of chart. Like for example, the line, you can change it from here, right? You can change. What else do you want to? You can change. You can use different. So we would be doing that moving forward. We'll be doing a lot of that. But this is just to try to explain what this, what this is. So do we have any questions so far? Okay, I will assume. Okay, Godwin.
Yes, just a quick one.
Okay.
For the sake of uniqueness,
Yeah.
I realized that when you drop the categories into color,
Yeah.
they came up with, so everyone, basically, if there are 10 people working on this, they would
Yeah.
have the same color.
They can change it. So yeah, we would get there.
Okay.
Yeah. So so if we want to change this color, for example, all we just do is come to color. So we can assign color.
Okay.
So you
Okay,
see,
you can assign color. Okay.
we say edit. Now you
Right.
click on this, right? And you assign the color you want. So this is automatic. Now you can change the palette. We have different types of palettes, right?
Right.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So let us say let's go with the let's go with the traffic. So we can say, okay, furniture. I want my furniture to be green, right? Green, assign palette. So we see. So we want this to be red, and we want this to be this color. So we assign our palette. So red, whatever. Okay, I think yeah. So what I did was, if I click on assign palette, what it does is it does it automatically. But I can click it
Okay.
one by one and assign it myself. Right.
Okay.
So yeah, so either one works. Then you just apply. So if I apply,
Okay.
you see it has changed.
Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, we can all do different stuff. So there are a lot of things that we can do. Sultan, I'll come to you. So there are a lot of things that we can do. We can adjust it. You see, it's a little. We can adjust the opacity, right? So it doesn't have to be 100%. We can, adjust it. We can even create borders around it. So now at the moment it's automatic. So we can create a border around this. Let us say, for example, I want my border to be white. So you can the the border around it would be what? Let me see. You can see it's changing. You can see the color white, you don't see anything. If it's black, you see the black. You can see the black there. So you can see if you change, you can see the color changing, yeah. So yeah, so you can use different colors. So I'll just leave it at automatic for now. So there's a lot of editing that you can do with your stuff. Yes, Sultan, you are going to ask a question.
Oh, yeah, sorry. How did you get the sum profit like within like below the tooltip? Like there's category, some profit, some sales. Like how do you get the
Yeah,
sum profit one?
yes, like I said now, this sum sales.
Yeah.
Okay, the sum profit, what I just did, I brought the sum profit, I put it in detail. Once you put it in detail, that means it is within this sheet, right? So you can
Okay.
now, you can now include it on your tooltips. If you sorry, I was too fast. So if you right click on your tooltip,
Yep.
right, let me just remove it. So you can insert it from here. Once you add it to your detail, it comes into this category down here. So you see it category sum profit. So if I remove it, say for example, let me cancel this. Now let me remove this guy. Once I remove this guy, you can see total profit. There's nothing there.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how it works.
Okay,
So
thank you.
this guy and this guy, they kind of like work together in a way. So so I said something about editing these guys here. So we can also edit our sheet. So say for example now, the profit. We want to like format this data. So we can come, sorry, okay, so let's assume that we want to format this data now, for example. We can right click and click on format. Right. So we can click on format. So now we have the format. Now, let us assume that we want to format the what's it called? Total sales. You can click on this drop down and click on sales. So we know that what we are formatting is strictly sales, right? So when I come here, I can just come to like, okay, the default. I click on this drop down. You see, there are so many things that you can format. You can format the font, you can format the alignment, you can change the alignment however you want it. So if you want it to be upside down, you can change it to that you can change it to that. If you want it, all these different format, the vertical, the wraps, and the wrap and the horizontal. So whatever format you want to do, you can do. So but what is important to this data at the moment is the currency. So we want to increase currency. So we have the currency, we have standard, and we have what currency custom. We also you can look at it. We have number standard, number custom. We have scientific, percentage, and custom itself. So, but I'll go with the currency custom because I want to put currency and I also want to be able to customize it. Because if I click on standard, it's just standard. So I just go there and pick the country. Somewhere like, so if let's assume that your country is not here now, how do you can't customize it. If you want to say, for example, you don't want it to have these decimal places, you can't customize it here. So if I go to custom now, it says, oh, decimal place. If I don't want decimal place to show, I can just say 0, right? So I can just say 0.
Sorry,
So
a
yeah,
couple of us have our hands up.
okay. Oh, okay. Let's the Sultan's hand still up.
I just sent a message in the chat. I don't
Oh,
want it on the recording. So
okay. Let's see. So let's see. Okay, no problem.
thank you.
Yeah. Mm. So okay. Yeah. So
Sorry, Ayodeji.
okay.
I missed how you got into the formatting, because I'm switching between windows. So can you please help
Okay.
with that? Thank you.
Okay, so to get to the formatting, I don't think I've done much. I'll just cancel, right? So all you just do is right click, or just right click here on any of on the visualization itself, and just right click on it and click on format. There should be another way to get to format. Let me see.
There's a
So
format
yeah,
button at
I
the top
think,
here. This
so
one.
from the
yeah,
dashboard, yeah. Okay,
and
so
also if she had click on the sum of sales there, it should bring formats too.
some of
No,
sales, yeah.
on the sum of sales, yeah.
Either one of them, yeah. So anyone, so you should go to the format so you can see the format. So,
Okay,
but
thank
what I
you.
just did, I just go to the format here, and yeah, because you have gone to sum of sales, so it has already selected because you came from sum of sales, so you already selected sum of sales. But you can also, select other ones and switch within, the this and be formatting whatever you want to format. So back to this. So we said we use custom. Uh, the prefix is pounds. If you want dollar, you can use dollar. I said I'm going to retain. I'm not going to use decimal places. Then I don't want it to. I don't want to be seeing all these thousand, all these. Yeah. So I'll just put like 1,000 like this. So it gives you in thousand in case. So you see, if let's say the value is like I'm dealing with millions or billions, I can just so that it's not too long. I can just put billions there. You understand? Or millions. Yeah. Sultan, you're raising your hand again.
Oh, sorry. When I pressed format, it showed something different than like the decimal and stuff. It showed
Yes.
pane header. It just showed like
Yeah.
font
Yeah.
in general, like
Yeah.
format font. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let me see what you're saying. Just stop sharing.
Oh no, I don't really know how to like screen share very well. So I'm not sure.
uh yeah, then I don't think I can help you, but really if you see your pain, yeah, you will see the pain, right, you see the pain.
Yeah.
If you can, you see your fields up here.
Fields. Oh yeah, I can see it.
So if you right click on the field, just pick one of these. So
Okay.
we are formatting the sales now. Sum of sales. So if you click on sum of sales,
Yeah, I've
right,
done that.
then yeah, so you click on the number, then you can format it. If I want to go further to format, the I can make it bold just to change this format to maybe semi bold just to make it bold,
Oh
that
yeah,
kind
I
of a
see what
thing.
you mean. Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
see.
So that is that as regards to formatting. So, but there's something I also like to do. I don't like all these lines, and because I've already labeled this thing, why am I keeping these these guys to the side? I don't like it, so I can remove it. Right. I can decide that I want to name the sheet. I can name it what's that name? I right click down here. If you change the sheet name here, of course you can change the sheet name here. If you change the sheet name here, it does not affect the name down here. So what I like to do is I like to name it here. So if I name it here, either I right click and say, okay, either I right click here and say rename, or you just click once and twice on the tab there, and you can rename. So I'll just name it maybe sales by, or sales by, maybe sales by category, or sales by maybe product category. So you see, brings that name up here, right? But I can change it. I can still, change the name if I want to. But you see, it has brought like name of, because it has picked it as the sheet name. So you see, this sheet name is like you can use it as a command. I get what I mean. So if I change it now, then I can't use this particular one as a command. I've already changed the name. Do you get what I mean? So I can say if for example I'm dealing with 5 company, I can say maybe say for example glows. I say let's say for example I say glows and I say apply. So you see glow sales by product category. Right? Do you understand that concept now? So you can have different sales, right? And now you can, you can allocate, by just changing, you are just changing the sheet name, right? Just at the top. You are not changing the entire thing, but you're just referring to that sheet. So you can refer to sheet. So it's always good to name your sheet down. You're not on top. When you now want to write something on top, you can refer to it. You can refer to what, say for example now, if for example now, maybe instead of naming sales by category, say I would say for example, I say name sales, maybe sales of product. I name this sales of product now, right? And I right click on this. Now, because we have done like two, I can have like two different views here. I can have category and subcategory, right? Because I have category and I have subcategory. Maybe now, for example, in this sheet, I want to do sales by subcategory. Now I can come here and just say, okay, by sub, subcategory, and I apply. So it's by subcategory. Now, if for example, I want to go back to sales by category, I can just remove this and just put sales by category. I'm just showing, on a different sheet, but it's still the same sales. So instead of like changing the entire thing, you can use this. And you can also use it for so many other things. We would see the things that we can use it for as we move forward. But I'm just giving us like just a little example of what we can use these things for. So like fields now, this category now, let's say I want to format the category. I want it to be, clearer and stuff. I can use medium bold. I can increase. No, let me not increase. Let me just reduce. What was it? Before? Let me reduce this. So it's a little bold, right? Let me see if I change the. Yes, I'm gonna increase this to. It's too. So I have something like this here. So then one thing I also like to do, I like to remove all these lines. There are some lines there that I don't like at all. So I like to remove the lines. That's for me, right? That's for me. For you, it might be different. So all this shit line, I don't like to see it. So like for example, you see the column line. So there are some lines there, all these lines that are here. So you can remove them. Um some of these lines are maybe, not reference line, not drop line, maybe axis line, you can say none. All these lines, you can just say none. The column lines, you can just, just none. So you don't even see any of all these lines. All these lines, you will see them, axis lines. So you see, we are not seeing any of those lines. So it's cleaner, it's much more cleaner. It's labeled and stuff like this. So this I like to present my own, and I can still give this. I can still change the font. I'm very big on fonts. As we move forward, you notice that just for presentation purpose. So So this one, because I don't need to really keep this, so I can hide this label. No, so I can hide that label. I don't need to. So it's sales of product by category. Yeah, Julia.
Hi, Ayodeji.
Yeah.
Can you please remind me how you removed the y-axis to the one that had the sales? I can't remember
So
the
you just
actual
right
sales.
click on it. Yeah, you just right click on it and ask it to hide it, and you
Hide.
can bring them back actually. Let me. So you can you can bring them back. I always forget how to do this here, but let me just try and see if I can remember. So we show title, we show caption, show nah, uh, dashboard. If I remember, but there's a way of bringing them back, right? So
Okay, thank you.
yeah, I'm just trying to remember how to bring these things back, but yeah, if I don't remember now, then yeah, I'll let you know later. But there is a way of bringing them back. Yeah, yeah. I can't remember at the moment. Right, Sultan, yeah.
Sorry, how did you get numbers above each of the bars? Like
This ones.
yeah, 836K, yeah.
Yeah, so what we did was we put the sum in label.
Okay, label, thank you.
Yeah. So yeah. So so this is that as regards to sales. Right. So what I want to do is I'll duplicate this. Right. And you see, Tableau is so easy. I can just bring out this guy. I remove him from somewhere. I remove profit, and I can just bring in, profit. Right. So this one,
Oh yeah, you're ready.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm trying to bring categories to details, to the bottom of where it is, but I'm not unable to do it. It's just moving
Categories
it.
to
It's not,
details.
yes. I
Why,
wanted to
why
bring it under, where that cursor is, yeah, there. I wanted to do it like that, but it's just, once I pick it from where categories and put it under it, it's just picking it straight away from me. It's not, I
you
don't have double like you have on your screen.
no,
You
yeah,
know,
wait,
like,
let me understand. You are trying to
okay,
bring
let me share my screen
category to
first.
details
Yeah, just
like
like
this.
that. Yeah.
It's not you can't drop. But why do you want to drop categories in details?
Yeah, I'm just following what you're doing.
I didn't
Did you
put category in
duplicate
details.
the page?
No,
No, is it for this one I'm doing at the moment?
no. For another thing, I'm trying to do the formatting. I'm trying
Formatting.
to, like, yeah, when you click on it, when you right click on
Oh, when I right click on it like this.
the two tip, yeah, I should say two tip.
Okay.
When you, yes, I'm just trying to do that.
Oh, okay.
To get the sum up. Is it sum? No, is it sum up? I can't remember now. What it
No,
was.
I put the profit here. I put profit in details. So what I did was this. Okay, let me just remove this. Okay. So what I did was I put profit in details.
Oh, okay.
So I
Not
brought in
category.
profit. I put profit here.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I put profit here, I came to tooltips. I now came to insert profit in the no, not there. Below. So I just put my cursor down there and I inserted that here.
Mm-hmm.
So we have that here. So I can change, I can format it however I want. Do you understand?
Okay, is
So
that why you put it in the box to format it?
yeah, that's why I highlighted it, not just to format it. For it, the reason why I kept it here, the reason why I put it there is so that when I come to this product now, for example,
Mm-hmm.
when I come to this, I can see the profit.
Yeah.
So at first I put it in the detail. So I now come to tooltip. I now brought this down here. I now inserted this here, the sum of profit. So I edited it just to give it some effect, not particularly because of anything, just so it's not the same as the other things that I put in there. So there will be
Oh,
like a difference, right?
right.
So
So is that the
yeah,
purpose of the two tip, right?
the tooltip is to give information,
Mm-hmm.
to give information about something. So that is so I put with total profits. So it's detailed. Like for example, now let's assume this is a person, this is a person, this is a person, and you want to know about this person. Ordinarily, we cannot write all the things we know about this person. So I'm sure you'd have seen it like many times around on the internet, like or maps or something. If you put what do you call your cursor on maybe like a state, it can tell you the state, the president of that. I'm sorry, I said president, the governor of that state can tell you the capital of that state. It can tell you the mineral resources in that state. So it's just a tooltip to give you an information about that particular thing. So now maybe I'm just saying, I just use this as an example. Me, I want to show that okay, oh, this product down here, this is the these are the information I can give about this product down here. That oh, the total sales is this, the profit is. I can even still put the discount. But discounts will okay. I think we can look at discounts today. So because I don't think I'm thinking maybe we should look at discounts today or not because we have to do like a calculation. So I don't think we look at discounts today. Look at discount next class. So I don't like give you too much stuff to like do. Sultan, do you have a question?
Oh no, sorry about that.
Okay. Yeah, have I answered your question?
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome. So that's that as regards to that. So yeah, so I created another one just to show us okay some of profit. So what I'll just do here, I will edit this down here. I'll just come here, rename this, change the name to maybe no, I'll do- so remove these two and put profits. Um just profit of product by category. So yeah, I can change, do the same thing we did, the descending. And we can break it. So if we break it, you see, we're already seeing insights on why furniture is low. Because we can see that bookcases and table, they are running at losses. They are not making profit. Supply is running at a loss. It's not making profit. Right. So these are things that you want to look at, your business wants to look at. So maybe, for example, your business owner or the person you are working for, the company the organization that your company is working for is saying that, this is our data. We want to know the products that, that are making us lose money and things like that. From this, we can see the product that are making them lose money. So we can see this product is making them lose money. But okay, because subcategory is not in the, what do you call it? Is not in the label. Okay, it's in the label down here. So yeah, so because subcategory, because we have not put it in the tooltip, right? So we don't have it in the tooltip. So I can insert it in the tooltip, right? Subcategory. So we have that, right? We can also have the profit in the tooltip. We can remove this guy. No, undo. So I'll just change this to. I'm just like doing a little demo for you guys, not like necessarily like follow me. Just to basically understand this thing very well. And if you don't understand, I'll go back and you can watch the video over again and stuff like that. So yeah, so this is machine. So we understand why we are doing these things, and I can go in and say, let me even format the profit. Let's change, so that we know what we are dealing with now, right? So we come to the number to change and remove the decimal and okay, no, not that. You can use this one in thousand in case, right? And yeah, that. So you know that okay, these guys, you are losing money. This one is not making so much profit. This is not making so much profit. This one is not making. This one is losing money. This one is losing money. This one is losing money badly. You want to understand why this is happening, right? So we would look into this in the next class. We would understand why this is happening, because if we look at this, if I just quickly look at, if you look at it, we have what they call discounts here. So obviously this company is giving discounts. So the next thing I want to know is, where is it giving discounts? Where is it giving the most discounts? And things like that. So we want to look at. So if we look at discount, I'm very sure that we'll see something. But of course, we need to do like a calculation for discount, because if I open the data for this on Excel, so that you see what we're dealing with. because you know, if one of the first thing that you want to do when you're working with the data is first understand your data. So you want to put your data in a place where you can, you know, see it. Also, you can also see your data in Tableau, but you know, it's not as, you know, yeah, you can see your data in Tableau, but I like to look at my data on Excel. So yeah, so is so I'll let that run while we are here. So yeah, so we'll see something about that. So, but because I don't want to teach discount yet, I don't want to teach how to calculate discount yet. I don't want to do any of all those yet. We would look at a different kind of visualization now. So I'll open another sheet now. Now we're going to look at what? Location. So what I'll do is I will drag location and drop it in the center here. So if you drag location and drop in the center, it will create a graph. So what it has done is, so because it has selected automatic. So what it does is it selects whichever one it feels like fits what you have done. So you know, like I said, we have the show me. I'm not going to be using so much of the show me because I want you to really understand how to, you know, use this marks, because this show me is like a cheat. Of course, you can just, you know, if you click on this, it show you, okay, to use this, to use the bullet graph, you need 0 or more dimension, you need 2 measures. Okay, so if you put 2 measures there, you can just click on this. It will do okay, say for example now, you see, it will do this for you, it will do this method for you. If you put 2 or 2 for, if you have one or more dimension and one or 2 measures, you can use this. You know, this one say 0 or more dimension, 1 or more measures, it will do this for you. You know, if you just put all those things there, it will do it easily. But if you know how to do it, it's better, right? So the only so here is showing we have done this, and it's showing US. It's showing US because it's at country level. If I click on this drop, you see the details is at country level. If I click on this drop, it goes to region level. So now we can see how many. Dio.
Yeah, sorry, before you go into location, mine is showing some random figures.
What do you mean random? Can you share your screen, please?
Yes, thank you. Can you see my screen?
Not yet. It's loading. Okay, I can now. Oh, yeah. So,
figures
okay.
here.
Yeah, it's probably when you are editing, you didn't edit it properly. So do you want to right click on sales? And then click on format. So click on, you know, under
Numbers.
default, click on numbers. The
Pardon?
drop down.
Under default.
Numbers. The
Okay.
drop down. Yeah, click on currency custom. Now the decimal there, you reduce it to 0. Okay, then display, drop down there under display. We want it to display in thousands. No, thousands. Yeah, I think that's fine. Do you want it, if you want to include a separator, to include a separator too? So do you understand now?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So if you are using tables, you see, if you are using tables and if for example you are doing a table, and I'll just explain this, you just leave your screen on for now. So if for example you are doing table, we'll look at table as one of the visualizations later on, right? So for tables now, if you have calculated totals on tables, you see, if you want your total to have a different format from your grand total, that means if you use Tableau to calculate your totals and your grand totals, yeah, so something like that, you can, you know, this is a good way to format. You know, you can change your grand total, you can change your total the way you format it. You know how some people, when you write your total, you want your grand total to be bigger, to have a bigger fund than your total, just for effects and stuff like that. So yeah, you can use your Tableau like that to do that. So you can stop sharing now.
Okay, sorry, another one. How did you get to sheet 3 for your location that you were just doing? Did I just click on here?
No, not that one, not that one. So that one is for dashboard. Yeah, that one is for worksheet. So yeah, click on that. So it creates a new worksheet.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So yeah, so we have, you can stop raising your hand now there. So we have like so we can see we have 4, and because we have 4 regions, right? So we have 4 of these. So if I click on this drop down and I come to map, this map, I click on map, you can see that it has changed the identification of our map. It has changed from that circle to this. Let's assume now, Miriam.
Yeah, sorry, can I just pause you?
Okay.
I remember that you did what you just showed us now with with diode.
Yeah.
Where you got the, where you said you can use pounds, you can use
Yeah.
thousand, you can use, I was trying to look for it, I couldn't find it anymore.
Okay, I'll just show you that quickly. So yeah, so if I right click something here, so maybe I change it to profit now. You see, I come here. So yeah, this prefix now, you can change it to pounds if dollar, if it's dollar you want,
Yeah, thank you.
just something like that. Can you see?
Yeah, I can see. Thank you.
Yeah, so that's where it is. So suffix is like if you have something that you want after maybe like naira and kobo, and say you're writing naira, you're not writing kobo, so N and K, you get. So like that kind of a thing. You get. Or if you have, or it doesn't necessarily have to be money. It could be something else, like maybe, for example, you are talking about numbers and you're under custom and you want to put something before and something after. Do you understand? That is for prefix and suffix. I think that's just about everything. Yeah. So I just return this one to 0. Okay. And I'll put the key there. So yeah. So back to this. I'll call this. I'll rename this and I'll say sales by geographical. Right. So because this is so let me just say okay, let's just say sales by geographical region, because we would be looking at states too. We can look at states too and stuff like that. But I just want to use this to explain to us. So now, at first we had this circle, right? Because first, when we put in the location, Tableau is intelligent. You read Miriam, you can drop your hand now if you so when Tableau is very intelligent. So when I put this location there, it saw it as longitude and latitude. So it first plotted the graph. Now these locations, this location on that region, he put the location, he just put one dot there because he's seeing it as circle, because that was what was there before. He put circle. So now I'm not telling you that don't see it as a circle, see it as a what? As a map.
As a map.
So now he's seeing it as a map. So it has mapped out the south, west, and east, and the south, the east, the central, and the west. That's mapped it out based on the states. So now let us assume that we want to even differentiate. Now, what is everything is blue. We want to see it by color. let us assume we want to see it by color. We can decide to see it by color if we want to see it by color. All we just need to do is carry region and put it on color, like we have been doing. We want to see it, we want to separate by, so we want to. So if I do that, you see that's broken down by color. Now we can still go to that color. Okay, let's not do that. We can come to this color and adjust the opacity, just so that we can see what's beneath. Right. We can have that. We can still even still go further and say, okay, let us even label the region. So we can label it. We see I've labeled it. So if I label it this way, that means if I'm labeling this and I'm using it this way, so you can use this in different ways. So if I'm labeling this and I'm using this way, what it means is that I probably don't want to see the background. I want everything to be 100%. You get, so that I see that, okay, this is west, this is central, this is south, this is east. Right. So if I want to, this is tricky. So if I was going to, let's see. So if, for example, I want to do these states, if I want to do the sales by region, like geographic region, I might not necessarily do it this way. If I was going to do it this way, that means I would have to combine two kinds of visualization. And I don't even want to teach that yet because it's kind of like advanced. So what I would do is I would go back to the circle. Right. I'll go back to that circle because I don't want to be too advanced yet. So I'll go back to the circle. So what I want to do is I would want to put sales on size. If I put sales on size, it will give the size according to the sum. So what it will give the size according to the sum, but still it's still not looking as nice as I want to. So I will increase the size, but still I can't even tell which one is selling, which of the region has more sales, because really let's assume that I create a sheet, just a sheet here. And I'm just demoing this, just don't worry about it. And I put sales here on row, and I put what? I put region on column. The difference is the difference between the east and west is not so much, but I'm not even seeing that that difference. Though we can see that these two are smaller than east and west, because if we look at this, east and west, they are like almost similar in size, and these ones are smaller. But still, it's not. If you look at this, you're not. It's not like something that is conspicuous. It's not very convincing. If imagine my eyes is twitching that day, I won't really see what's going on. Like, you understand? If you get what I mean, it's not really clear. So this is not like a good visualization for this. If I would say. So if I would do something like this, I would rather let me delete this. Yeah, delete it. Instead of doing something like this, I'd rather retain what I have here, right? Retain this, right? What I have here, and probably name, name it. I put the figure. This is a much more better visualization than what I did earlier. So here I can now, I can have this visualization first, and now have a graph, this graph to buttress that point, that okay, this is the amount, and the graph would show, okay, that graph that I deleted just now, that region and the sales, maybe I would have, instead of having it there, I can have it in this direction, and it will show. I just put them together somewhere in a dashboard, showing that, okay, this is the map of the area and this is the distribution of sales. But like I said, I don't want to really go too deep today into these things, because if I want to bring this together in the dashboard now, it becomes a problem, because that dashboard will go on, and some people will not get it, and will go on and on and on like that. But what I just want us to know is, I've shown us like different things that we'll do. I'll show us now how to edit, this. So if I have something like this, I can decide that, okay, my map, I want to edit my map. So I can come to map here. I can either, what would I say? No. Format, map, let's see. No. Maybe edit. No. So it will be map, background layers. Yep. So background layers. So I can decide to mess with my map, right? So this is the style of the map. So this style of the map is we have different style. Just like your Google map. You can have the satellite, you can have the outdoor, you can have the street. Me, I like to use the dark one, and I might like to change the color of my this color pattern. Sometimes that's for me. For you, it might not be the same. You might want to do something different. So I can edit my color. I can go with nah. So I can assign something like this for me. That's just me. I can, mess around and add some kind of things to my terrain. So there are different things that you can do. You can even give it like, say for example, let me see, maybe there's something about population and stuff like that. So I can say I want to give population. So so you can use the total population. I'm not doing male or female ratio. Maybe like sometimes you can have a data that is dealing with male and female ratio and stuff, and you want to use that to prove something. So if I click on population now, it can you can let me see. Let me see this. Let me give it like a little wash. So I can wash it a little. I can, there are so many things that you can, so many kind of editing that you can do. So now what I've done is I can try to like show like a little of the back, or what is the states that are in the background. And what I'll do is I would now edit this west, and I can change the color to make it even brighter, and then the person can see the state, and they can see like the states that are there. And you see, this population shows us, okay, in this area, this west, see the population is blue. It shows like, oh, there are plenty blue here, blue here. Maybe that's why, the the markets, there are more people here. Maybe that's why the sales is high here. Maybe there are more blue in this place. That's why the state is high. Maybe there are less, in this central now, there are more of like whatever. There are more of these light colors and things like that. You can use that to explain all these things. Also, it could be like based on because I think there is data for at city level. Like if I go to the city level, let's see. So if I go to city level, what it has done now is this. It has labeled for city. So we can see like I would undo what I did just now. What it has done, it has duplicated in central. So it's going to each state to go and label them in each state. That, okay, in this state, this is the total. In this state, this is total. In this state, this is total. In this state, this is total. So so you can also have I'm very sure there are data that you have seen like that, such data that you have seen like that, okay, like it goes to the state and tells the number of sales in each of these states. So we can see it from geography. So it really depends on you on what you want to do. So my what I'm just showing you is, okay, I'm just showing you how in the past, in the past class I've taken, I've gone out to give them like a full um dashboard and a full visualization, and everybody will just do the same thing, exactly what I did. But I'm just showing you this so like maybe if you can like come up with something, an idea of your own, and that's just to showcase what. So what I would do is, um for the next class, we would take these things that we have done, right? Look at these things. We take these things we have done and we'll try to create a dashboard. But on your own, just try and mess with the dashboard. This is how to create a dashboard. You click on this dashboard, you click on new, right? You click on new and you select the size of dashboard you want. So this is, desktop, browser, Sultan.
Oh yeah, sorry. In the dashboard, do you have to like explain what's going on? Like, do you have to explain the data?
For now, don't let we will not even going to explain. We'll not go to reporting the data. What we just go into is just telling a story with our visualization.
Okay, thank you.
So like you just create a dashboard that someone can interact with and make sense out of your information with what I've taught you so far.
Okay, thank
So
you.
yeah, so just play with the dashboard. This is how you create it. So you just come here, you can change the size. You can what I like to do is I like to use, what's that one that I like to use? Let me see. Automatic. So it gives you the full range. Right. So what I like to do is play with the containers. So I put in containers. You can maybe like dashboard, you can include what they call it, show title. So you can write a title. Then from the title, you can bring in a container, vertical, horizontal container, and bring in your visualization. So if I say for example, I just want to show you what that means. So this is an horizontal container, right? So what it means is that I can put something underneath or by the side. So I put something, so I have two containers, one and two. Let's assume that I want to have a vertical container now. I put this one. So the vertical container, what is good for is to put something side by side. So yeah, can quite be taxing. Like, so you see, I've kind of like, so are you still raising your hand?
Oh no, sorry.
Okay, so now for example, I can decide I want to put the map here. I'm just giving as an example. I just want to put the map here. So of course, there are some things that I don't even want that probably came with the map, and yeah, I can remove them. And there are some things that I need, and there are some things that okay, I might need to like change their location. So you see, like I said, because I've not I've not even demoed this for myself, so it might take a while for you guys to really understand if I start, saying how to explain all these things. So yeah, so I can have this, I can put this here. So it's just you guys should play with it and let's see, what you can come up with. So like this data can relate to this, and it might also relate to what I'm about to put down here too. So like I said, I can decide to bring this down here to further buttress this. Then look into the sales of the categories, and this is by category, like I said. So I can decide to go back to this guy here. I'm just thinking, for example, and changing the way it looks, and I can adjust this. I can adjust this to fit this, and this kind of like tells us something. And you can kind of like tells a story. But if I set down to do this well, I can like tell a story of, okay, this is a map of this is geographical stuff, yeah, and this is something that I've done. This is we have the category, sales by category, and the sales by, you can tell like a story based off this. And you want to know, okay, color combination also. This is not a good dashboard. I'm just playing around. So because of the color combination, I've not really paid any attention to that. So like I said, it's about playing around with your data and yeah. So if you have any question about what I've taught you so far, just play around with dashboard. I'll take you on the dashboard, a good dashboard in next class. But it's just about yeah, sort of.
Oh, sorry. So for so how you got the west, east, central, south.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put the region like the colors, but it wasn't showing like it only showed that I had the option west, east, but it didn't like put it on the map.
Do you want to like share your screen? Let's see. So okay, what I'll just do here is I would remove this.
State. Okay.
So okay, yeah. So you can see if I break it further, we can see like the different cities. And if you break it further, you see the postcode and stuff like that. But that's not what we want. What we want is just the region. And I can close the wash and make it this way.
Yeah.
So it depends on what you want really. I really don't need all this. I can hide this card. So
Okay.
yeah. So yeah, stop sharing now so you can share your screen.
Okay.
Okay. So
And then when I put region in colors, it doesn't actually show any regions. But like I have the options for all the regions like on the right hand side.
okay, that's because you put your region. What you have done is you put your region in filter. So first remove your region from filter. So click and drag the region from filters.
From what?
Up there. Filters.
Oh yeah, I've already
No,
from
no.
filters. Oh okay,
Filters,
yeah.
So okay now so we have the map now, right? So but we now want to bring in region, put it on column.
Okay.
But I can't even find your map first.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so put your map on detail.
Yeah, I put on color, but I think
No,
this one doesn't work this time.
no, first put your map, put your entire location on detail.
Oh, on detail. Oh, okay.
Because yeah, so we need to put your location. The location here, put on detail. On detail.
Oh yeah, it's not working. I don't know why.
Okay, one is on detail already. It's fine. It's fine. We know what. Remove the attribute region. Remove
Okay,
those
yeah,
ones.
so
Yeah. Remove everything.
all of it.
Yeah. Remove everything. Yeah. So okay, now drag location in itself and your region. You see, you see the way you have arranged all these things. You have changed. Can you see? See, you're supposed to have country first.
Oh, okay.
So it's not, and your region is still in out. It's still in like string. You have not changed it to um a geographical location.
Oh, to a geographer. Okay, a geographer.
So first, just hold on. First, what you want to do is right click on region.
Okay. Yep.
Go to geographical row.
Okay.
Yeah. Go to the last one. The very last one.
This one.
No. There should be one more that says create from or something like that. So from states.
State.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now you would move country to the top above region. You see the line to show a line. Yeah. Okay. Now move state above post or just bring postal code to the bottom.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. So put in location on your detail. Just drag the entire location. Put
Onto
it
what?
on your detail.
Oh, onto detail. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Okay. Now, so you can right click on your detail now on the country. So not right click, just click on the plus sign on the country. The plus sign. No, on the just no, just in your marks. Your marks. Go to your marks.
Okay.
That plus sign there. No. On down. The plus sign on the left. On the
Oh,
left.
this.
No, 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 not on country. You see that plus sign? Just before country, there's a no, 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 no. Your marks, yeah. Just before
Oh,
this,
this.
yeah, that one, yeah. Click on that. So you see that. So what you do is bring region, put it on color now.
Okay, okay.
Not, don't take it from there. Oh, you can take it from there, but just yeah, okay, just place it on color. Yeah, so
okay, I can see it.
So, but next time, what I would advise you, because now you have, how would I put it? Don't take it anytime you want to take it from either old control, like you're making a copy.
Yeah.
So like do undo, do Control Z.
Control Z. Oh, I don't think I have that on my laptop. Oh, it's Control Z.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now so hold on Control and click on region and drag it to color. But most times I'll advise you to always take the region from your field. Yeah. So you see that's created 3. So what you do is if you now want to change the color, you can decide to change the color wherever you want.
Okay.
Right.
Oh wait, but sorry, where does it show like the signs? Because like your one showed like west, east, but even though I can see which one's like west, east, south.
Yeah, because I labeled it. So I put
Oh, you
region.
labeled it. Okay.
Yeah, so I put region on label again.
Oh, okay, okay.
So you hold the control. Anytime you are dragging from there, you hold the control. But if you are dragging from your table, from your pane, they call it the pane. So okay, let me show you something. Stop sharing. I'll just show you something real quick. So okay. So anytime I'm like working, what I do is I don't drag from here. If I drag from here, then I must create a copy. So anytime I want to drag, right, I drag from, so I'll remove this. So anytime I want to drag, I drag from here. So I just drag from here and place on text. So, I'm labeling. And that's why we because I labeled the sales too. I can remove the sales, the label for the sales. So if I bring any sales, I put on label, then I can see the label.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Understand that. Thank you.
So that's that as regards to that. So and you can see the tooltip. You can do a lot of things with the tooltip too. So you see the tooltip. If you want more, if you want more things in the tooltip, you can do that. So that is that as regards to this. So does anyone have any other question, or do we understand?
Yeah, I understand it.
So I want to agree. I want to believe that everyone understands. So how would you rate me over 10?
12.
You people are whining me. Okay, that's good. I hope it's 12 so I can see my rating when they do like when they give you what's that thing? They always give you one form to fill. So they ask you to rate each of the mentors or tutors or whatever. So hopefully I see 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 or 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. So yeah, so thank you very much for coming, and I hope what I thought today has been helpful. You can stop recording now. So yeah.